What's going on, everybody? Crazy Dog back with my Browns Packers preseason week one recap as the Browns lost today in their first preseason game of the year by a final score of 23-10 in a game that was, to say it like this, boring. Yeah, it was not really eventful. Nothing really crazy happened. We had what, one turnover for the Browns the entire game? And it was a John Kelly fumble? Nothing really flashy happened aside from a freaking big touchdown pass from Jordan Love to Dontavian Wicks on the first drive of the game, where Ronnie Hickman got absolutely cooked. And then we later found out he actually got hurt. So hopefully Ronnie's all right. Now, speaking of injuries, the Browns did suffer a pretty major one as Luke Whippler went down, and Daniel Oyefusi, one of the beat writers for the Browns, gave us an update, and this is what he said on Twitter, and I quote, "Browns center Luke Whippler fractured his ankle and will require surgery," head coach Kevin Stefanski said. So that's two centers that have gone down for the Browns so far in the preseason. Of course, Brian Allen went down earlier, and now Luke Whippler's down, and yeah, other than Ethan, we don't really have anything at center. Thank God we let Nick Harris go, right? Of course, that always happens. But when it comes to who took the most reps at quarterback for the Browns, of course, it was Dorian Thompson-Robinson, who continues to show that he's actually a very good quarterback given the weapons he had. He was showing flashes, for sure. He went 14 of 18, 134 yards, didn't throw any touchdowns. I thought he did, but of course it was negated. As always, I was joking around during the stream saying illegal success on the Browns. Because it seems like whenever we have something good happen to us, it always happens. But in the preseason, Tyler Huntley went 6 of 9 for 41 yards, and Jameis Winston in the one drive went 4 for 5 for 30 yards. On the ground, Browns really did nothing. John Kelly, Pierre Strong, Tyler Huntley, Aiden Robbins, Jerome Ford, DTR, and Amarion Brown all had carries. They totaled 21 carries for 56 yards and a touchdown. Of course, that touchdown came from Aiden Robbins late in the game. He had 5 carries for 6 yards and a touchdown. In terms of receiving, though, Jamari Thrash, the rookie out of Louisville, looked really good. 3 receptions, 43 yards. Amarion Brown, 2 for 26. Jordan Akins, 2 for 25. Michael Woods is back. I forgot he was on the team. Of course. He got hurt last year and then suspended. 2 receptions for 22 yards. Zaire Mitchell-Payton, John Kelly, James Prochet, Pierre Strong, Aiden Robbins, Matt Landers, David Bell, and Cedric Tillman all had receptions in this game. Of course, there was no Amari Cooper, no Jerry Jeudy. Like, really none of the big-time starters played in this game. Only like a handful of starters in general played. And most of them were on the O-line. Yeah. And when they did play, they only played for like one drive. Defensively, only had 1 sack from Brady Breeze. I joked around during my stream saying, is that Tyler Breeze? For any wrestling fans out there, he used to be in WWE. They only mustered 4 QB hits the entire game, too. Yeah. Oh, boy. Yeah. A lot of fun. A lot of fun today. A fun stream. Shout out to everyone who came through. But yeah, preseason is officially underway, and with that being said, let's go through my post-game observations. Number 1, this game was boring. Honestly, if you were having trouble falling asleep, just put this game on. You'll plunk right out. This game could honestly cure, whatever. I forgot the term. It's like when you can't fall asleep. Someone will put it in the freaking comment section. Ain't as much. Swear to God, bro. I hate that. But yeah, this game was boring. Yep. Number 2, Devin Bush might be good. If we can unlock like college Devin Bush or rookie year Devin Bush before his injury. Oh yeah, that dude could be a weapon for us. And it's funny because when we first signed Devin Bush, I was like, this dude's probably going to be like a depth guy, special teams, but he might honestly get legit reps this year out there with Jordan Hicks and JOK and them. Like legit. He's actually pretty good when put in the right situation. All right, number 3, and this is the big one. Front 7 depth, good. O-line depth, not so much. That's been a worry for Browns fans all camp so far. O-line depth. Of course, we saw last year, right? Of course, we're still without our 2 starting tackles, Conklin and Wills. I mean, you got Zinter, but he's coming off a major leg injury in college. Batonio is back, but again, coming off a back issue. 6, the only center we have right now. And Wyatt Teller's an absolute bulldozer. Like, yeah. Other than that, I mean, depth-wise, yeah, that's scary. Because if we have to use our backup O-lineman at any point during the regular season, I'd be scared for Deshaun's life, given what I saw today. Now, again, these guys are backups, but I'm more worried about our backup tackles. Yeah. James Hudson. I mean, Adeniji. Huh? Ifidi. What? I was saying during my stream, I was like, man, you'd be better off just going to the airport, right? And ask them for a couple of those turnstiles that you walk through to go into the airport. Just ask the airport for a couple turnstiles and put them at tackle, and I bet you'd have more success than what you saw today. They'd probably do better. For real. But on the bright side, front 7 depth is looking really, really good. Now, secondary depth is kind of but yeah, I think we'll be fine there for the most part. And then finally, get me to week 1, please. Because again, this game was just boring. By the end of it, I was like, just end this game already. Just stop it. I mean, DTR would make a play or two, and it's like, okay, cool, whoop-de-doo, yay. Get me to week 1. Enough said. All right, moving on to my game MVP, and honestly, I could say co-MVPs. I would say Devin Bush and DTR, but if I had to choose one, it's Devin Bush. Because we all saw DTR last year, what he was doing. Devin Bush legit looked good today. And we'll see if we can keep that going through camp. He might legit be a fringe starter. Right? We'll see what happens. But overall, I'm just glad this team primarily got out healthy, aside from a couple guys getting banged up. Of course, Ronnie Hickman got hurt on the first drive, on the touchdown throw. It cooked. And then, of course, Luke Whippler. So, Ohio State guys getting hurt today for the for the Browns. Not fun. But hopefully, Ronnie's all right. I don't know how long Luke's going to be out because that ankle injury looked very serious. I knew the moment I saw him on the cart with the air cast, I was like, yep, that's not good. So hopefully he'll be back sometime later this year, if at all. Because if he's not back, well then, dang, our center depth just took another hit. Because again, Brian Allen's already out. Did they cut him or no? I don't even know. Oh, well, but, yeah. Week 1 of the preseason's now over. And now we got the Vikings coming to town next week for a couple of days of joint practices. I will be doing a video after both days, kind of giving my thoughts on what happened and, talking about the good and all that other wonderful stuff. Maybe showing some videos of some Browns players absolutely owning some Vikings players, because see if that happens. If it does, then yeah, that'll be fun, right? Seeing Denzel Ward versus J-Jet, of course, J.J. McCarthy coming to town. Maybe see Michael Hall sack him a couple times. Oh, that'd be just like old times. But yeah, that's all I got for this one, guys. As always, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, hit the bell, and become a member for exclusive perks like cool emotes and stuff. And Might go live for the Guardians game tomorrow. Depends on if they win today. We'll see. So, yeah, that's all I got. With that being said, I'm Crazy Dog. Let's go Browns, and I'll see you guys later. I'm out. Bye bye. Yeah. Hey, Crazy Dog, what about Ayuk watch? Nah, that's done now. We're not getting Ayuk. He's probably going back to San Francisco, or God forbid, he's going to Pittsburgh. But yeah, it seems like Ayuk watch is not happening. So, bye bye. Yeah.